Alright guys, back on the 2000 ZR2 S10 Blazer here. We change out the intake gaskets here, and I just want to go over a quick video here, guys. I've seen some videos where they're removing this, and you got to do a lot of work to get this. There's a bolt back here on this intake, guys, that this bracket here for your power steering and your air conditioning system is fitting right over top of that, guys. And what I did is I loosened these here. There's 3 bolts here, and then there was one down there, if you can see it, down there below the power steering pulley. I loosened that up, and then what I did, guys, I just took me a screwdriver, big screwdriver here, and just get it kind of in there somewhere against the engine block. And you can move that enough, guys, to take you a 1/4 inch with the wobble extension. It's a let's see, what size was that? I think it's a 1/2 inch. Yeah, 1/2 inch, guys. And you take your screwdriver and pry that back a little bit, enough so you can get your, you got to use a small, this little short socket, 1/4 inch with the wobble extension, and then you can get in there to that bolt there, guys, to take your intake off and put your intake back on there, guys. I've seen another video where a guy just, he takes all this. He takes the fan off. He's taking off the pulley here for your power steering unit. You got to have a special puller for that. And then he's taking all this here off, guys. A lot of extra work there that's really not necessary. And then he also took the alternator off, and I believe he took all this. I think he took all this off, the bracket and everything. Which this side here, you really don't have an issue with taking your intake, because there's nothing really in the way. It gives you more room to work with if you're going to do it that way, but you're going to spend a lot of time on tearing all that apart, guys, when you can, leave these 2 brackets attached. And this one here is your biggest problem, this air conditioning bracket and the power steering bracket. And like I say, you take them 3, 4 bolts loose, guys. You can get the other one down there with a I forget the size of those. I think they're like I don't remember, for a 1/2 inch or what those were. They might be 9/16. Let me see if I can figure it out for you there, guys. Find my other ratchet here. I got tools laying everywhere right now on this. Yeah, this one here, I think it was. Well, see, that's a 1/2 inch. Wasn't a 1/2 inch. It was I think it was a 9/16. Let's see, I'm not sure where that's at, guys. But anyways, what I used was I can't find all my tools right now there, guys. But anyways, you get them bolts loose there, guys. I don't know if that was a 9/16 or whatever, but I used the deep well to get into that bottom one down there, and loosen those bolts up, guys. Like I said, take your big screwdriver or small pry bar or something, and get in here between this bracket and your engine block, and you can bend that back far enough, guys, to get you a 1/4 inch ratchet with the wobble extension. You can get these wobble extensions there at Harbor Freight, guys. They're really nice and handy to have. You get like a 5-degree tilt on that. Makes it a whole lot easier getting to offset bolts and stuff like that, guys. So thought I'd throw that video out there. We're about getting this thing here put back together right now. I'm letting this the silicone sealant here on the front edge and the rear edge of the block, I'm letting that set up. Gotta let that set for like an hour and then start putting all the bolts in and torquing it down. But anyways, guys, I thought I'd throw that out there for somebody that's getting ready to take one of these intakes off on a 4.3 liter, and they got this air conditioning. Not all units I don't think all the units have. Some of these I think Blazers come without air conditioning units. So yours may be a little different, but if this bracket is causing you a problem here, guys, like I said, loosen them 4 bolts up, and then you can get your little pry bar or something in there, just enough to pry, because that's just enough. This bracket is just enough to cover that bolt so you can't get to it. And but you don't have to tear that all apart. It'll save yourself a lot of time, guys, because there's a lot there to, like I said, pulling this power steering. You got to have a special puller for that. And then on this side here, guys, there's really nothing in the way. I mean, if you wanted to take your alternator off, I guess it'd give you a little more room but I just go up and over and just kind of put my knee on the battery here and get up in there, and that way I can set my intake back down in there. It's not too bad. The only problem I had was this wiring back here. That wiring harness you got to really watch at, because it's so tight. On this vehicle, I was kind of getting caught in between that harness there and the intake itself, and I finally got it worked down in there. So you got to watch that too, guys, when you're putting them down in there. And then of course you got this. If you still got your fuel injection system on there, you got to lift that up and get it over top of your your electronic spider connection here. And once you get past that, then you can set it down on there, guys. So anyways, guys, I thought I'd throw that out there. I didn't see a lot of videos on how to, if you had this bracket in your way, on what to do with it. And that's one way you can do that. Save yourself a lot of time on tearing stuff apart. So anyways, guys, that'll wrap this video up on how to get to that bolt on that intake there, where this AC bracket is covering that bolt there for you guys. So that'll do it on this video, guys. We'll catch you on the next video there, guys. I hope that helps somebody out there.